Hey, hi everyone. So Daniel here. Today we are the 4th of February 2018. Time fly very fast. So today the price of Bitcoin is 8,196. It looks like we're going to have a second dip with the Bitcoin prices. Because of the FUD, the market is very uncertain right now. A lot of FUD coming from China, other places around the world, India and also South Korea. So, plus the media propaganda, the government wants to hunt, a lot of stuff. So it doesn't look, very promising, but hey, just holding is the best thing you can do. Do not sell your Bitcoin for cheap price for somebody else who will grab it at a discount, a bargain price. You must hold. That's the best solution right now. We cannot do anything else than just check the market plunging little like this. It looks very bad if you put it in USD. I do not tell you to do that. Always change it right away, because if we scroll down, we're gonna see a lot of double digit, minus 20, even some minus 30 there. So the battle is versus the Bitcoin. All the altcoin exists because of Bitcoin. They want to get more Bitcoin. So this is where's the real battle. So the USD is not the battle. We're not fighting the fiat money game here. Is to have more Bitcoin later on with a bigger value. We can sell it. So that is the principle, and also trying to, to compete with the bank. And if we can remove it, that would be so awesome. But we have no aspiration right now, because the market is very tough. So when you put it in BTC, you see here only a few coins are losing big, but not that much. It's single digit. Even Litecoin is outperforming Bitcoin right now. So if we put it the last 24 hours, there's about 5-6 coin winning the battle versus the Bitcoin. Revain at 14%. Tether, forget that. Bitcore, Cash, Status, CoinStem, Litecoin. So there's about 5-6 coin. So these are the biggest winner versus the Bitcoin, and the biggest loser is these are the one. And these are the one you may grab, because it's versus the Bitcoin. This is where the game is in Satoshi. So I suggest you should more consider to check in BTC. And what is in red there, these are the bargain of the day. If the dip is stopping, if it's going to rebound from here, these are the biggest bargain to grab. So Nano, which is previously Ray Block, that is a nice things to grab at 15% versus the Bitcoin. Again, remember, I'm going to open the chart after. So you have all this. So if we go check Nano, but first of all, before I do that, let's check the Bitcoin price since the last month, so we see it's going down. And the last 7 days, this is where there's a dip on the February 2nd. So it's gonna here. That was the lowest, was at 7,900 some $44. And now we see it's coming back again down, Now we are it went up to $8,014. So again, very close, but it bounced back little. Now we don't know where it's going. And the last day itself, we can see it went down, down, and down. There's some little, little up, but not that much. Now we're here. So is it gonna bounce back? Is it the final, because remember, we can see a double dip, or we may see a triple dip. A triple dip, I never seen that so far with Bitcoin, as I remember. So a double dip is something looking like this, So let's say that was the 2nd of February. Now we are on the 4th of February. So is it going to bounce back up, or it might do like something like a triple bottom? Here the 2nd February, no, the 2nd. Today we're the 4th. It might come back to a 3rd time, but I never seen that so far. So as I remember, again, I may be wrong. So are we going to see a triple bottom or just a double bottom? And then it's going to bounce back. So I'm not so sure about that. So I just want to make you aware of the Bitcoin, because if we check it in all, this is, the lowest since long time. We see a dip like this. So, but we have to take consideration. You see, now it's here. So always go check your chart, 7 days, 1 days to have a better, accurate view of it. So this is it. Now, if we go check back those, let's say the biggest bargain is Nano or Ray Block, previously named. We're going to see the same thing here. So we're going to let load the graphic. And I'm here just to, to make you like a reassurance. I'm not a professional person, but I have a lot of observation, and I've been in the game for at least almost 2 years now. So I understand. I live a lot of dip like that. So yeah, sometimes it might be scary, especially for newbie. So the noobs. So just hold your position. Don't sell anything. You're not gonna gain anything by give it away for cheap, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna make the price even go cheaper. By hold it, there's nothing for buying. For people cannot buy if there's nothing for sales. So you hold your position to make it the strongest possible. So now we're gonna check the price the last 7 days for Nano. So we're gonna see some dip here. That was a nice entry to buy it. On January 30 here was a nice grab in Bitcoin. And also on the 2nd was a nice little entry here. Now we're here. So now we are at 148,000 Satoshi, which is a nice grab for sure. But it might plunge a little more. We don't know. So that's why if you're going to buy, you're willing, you have extra money, that's the time to buy at this time, So if you have extra money, you may do by increment. So, small portion at a time. Let's say a quarter today, a quarter tomorrow. If the market bounce back, that will be a nice buy if you got it here, at that price. Because 148,000 Satoshi for Nano is a very cheap price. Because if we compare it to the last month, you're going to see we're very low. The Satoshi was a lot more, It was at 230,000, and now we are at 148, So this is one nice grab there. You have Dent. So let's open it to another chart, another Windows. So the chart will open. And that went to 10 cents. Now it's at a quarter of a 10 cents, so 2 cents and a half. So this is another nice, maybe a nice opportunity if everything stop, to dip. But if you buy by increment, that's the best things you can do. So let's check the last 7 days. Now it's very low in the chart. Of course, here we see a nice grab on that day, on the February 2nd at 216 Satoshi. Now we are about at 295. So you see here that's the last day chart. You see the big going down. So now we're here at 295 Satoshi. So again, I cannot predict the market. Where's the dip? Where's the top? But I think, with a double bottom, it might be very close. So me, for sure, for my personal view, I like that. So I have over 62,000 then. So I will, just increase my position. I'm going to go on, I think, is it Binance or not Binance? I'm trying just remember. Where do I buy? Oh yeah, it's on HitBTC. So this is where I might grab more over there, or Ether Delta, but nobody likes to go buy over there. So again, that might be a nice bargain there. You have Icon. It's very low Satoshi. So again, Populus is another nice one, because if tomorrow everything come back to normal, you're going to gain 15-14% over Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, if it goes up, you're going to gain even more, because if I change that to USD, This is 15% versus the Bitcoin, but it's 24%, you know. So it might be a nice grab for you to go shop around, you know, to grab those in the biggest red. So again, never sell when everything is in the dip, because you're gonna lose. This is where the time you lose. If you hold, you don't lose. You don't sell, you don't lose. Again, this is more as a grab, you know. This is where the big whale, they go shop around, you know. They grab those stuff there. And later on, when everything is, you know, going up, this is where they're going to sell it part by part, you know. And this is where they make their money. They wait for the dip and they buy where's the top, you know. So you should do the same. Never panicking. Panicking will never resolve anything in life. So again, analyze the market correctly. We don't know if Bitcoin will go even more down. I have no clue. Nobody has the answer of that. But we are close to be to the lowest point, you know, very, very close. The FUD, even they bring us more people, you know, understand the game. The banks want to come in with more money to grab it at the cheapest price. So the machine propaganda is there to help the bank, you know, to grab it at lowest point, to scare, you know, the scarcity will make people the weekend to sell it faster, you know, because they cannot handle those price plunging, you know. And me, I've been there a few times. So this is why you must change your mind and grab those nice bargain, you know. If you're not sure, just go by increment, you know, portion, small portion today. So maybe 20%, 25% of what you have extra, you can play with, because crypto is very volatile, and I do understand it goes with your heart. I understand that part. I've been there, you know. But nowadays, I understand the game, you know, and you must just go with the flow. Be like Bruce Lee, be like water, you know, just mold yourself like water, and it will bounce back. The market cannot stay ever for as a down like this. It has to bounce back one day, and we're near to that, you know. So again, hopefully it help you. Just you know, go shop around if you can. If you don't, hold your position, and like this, you may have a better tomorrow. And I will see you to my next video, and have a nice day. Bye bye.